Hey guys, it's Nicola with Intimate Wisdom. So today we're going to talk about cleansing your home. And the reason why I'm not saying smudging, because smudging is not the only way that you cleanse your home. First things first, I advise everyone, if you're moving into a new place, a new apartment, a new home, a new fucking car, I don't give a fuck what it is. If you're moving into something new to where you will reside most of the time, you need to cleanse that space. Y'all remember back in the day when your mom wanted you to clean the house like on Saturday and she turned the music on? Well, I don't know. I know in my household on the weekends, my mama put on All Blue Sunday. We get our cleaning material together, get prepared, and then we clean the house from top to bottom. Every time you move into a new home, you need to clean your home from top to bottom. And I mean, physically, spiritually, you need to clean the space in your home, because you have to be aware, unless you're building your house from scratch, and even if you are building your house from scratch, from the ground up, there's some type of energy that is not yours within there, either from the material that the house is built from the people that are building the house, or if you're moving into a space that someone else has resided, you have to understand their energy is also left within the home that you are moving into. Here are some steps that I take to cleanse a new home when I move into it. Okay, so first things first, I go in before I even start to clean and I just do a quick smudge of the home. I usually use sage, which I got this. I also use Palo Santo, which I use it. These have already been used, guys. I just pulled these off my altar just so that I can present them for the actual video that I'm doing. So before I actually go and clean the house, I go in and I smudge any excess energy that's in there out. And then after I smudge, I go in and I actually do a physical cleaning of the house, meaning I sweep the floors, I wipe the walls down, I clean all the appliances, all the counters. And you know, this is when your house is empty, so there's nothing in it. I mop the floors. I make sure that I do a physical cleaning. After I do a physical cleaning, I come back in with my spiritual tools. Now, when I do the physical cleaning, I'm usually doing that with bleach. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm usually doing it with bleach. I don't need it to smell good. I need the motherfucker to be clean. So when I come back in after I clean the house physically, I come in with my spiritual tools. Now, when I cleanse a house spiritually, some of the tools that I'm going to be using, this is my healing spray. I created this spray for myself, for me to cleanse and heal the energy around me. I use natural spring water, rose water, and I also have Florida water in here, which is considered holy water. If you guys don't know where to purchase that, you can purchase it online at Amazon. I got mine in the Hispanic grocery store because they always have it in there. And I can just go there quickly and get it. But for those of you that don't have a store that you can just run in and get it, you can get it offline. Amazon sells it. Rose water, we have a health food store here. That's where I get my rose water from. Or you can make rose water yourself. I don't really have the recipe to make rose water because I buy my rose water. I don't really make it. But if you guys know how to make rose water, you can make rose water, natural spring water, or rainwater, guys. Rainwater is best. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rainwater is best, but I did not get any rainwater. I just got natural spring water to put in to my spray. So this is not what I use. I actually make a bucket of this, and I mean a bucket. I use a whole thing of Florida water in there. I use a whole thing of rose water in there, and I take a whole thing of spring water in there. Now with the bucket, the first thing I do, I'm going to have two buckets, guys. I'm going to have one bucket for my floors and one bucket for my walls. I do not want to mix the two. When it comes to my floors, I use a brand new mop. And when I get done with that mop, I throw it out. So buy you a cheap mop from the dollar store when you get ready to do your spiritual cleansing. And don't use the mop that you mop your floors with, okay? Use a brand new, spanking new mop. Mop your floors with the Florida water, rose water, natural spring water concoction to cleanse the base, because you want to start at the base. Anytime you do anything spiritual, you're going to start at the base. You need a firm base so you can move your way up. That's just like when you do chakra alignment. You need a firm base so you can move your way up. So you're going to start on the floors. You're going to mop the floors with the healing concoction. And then when I get done mopping all of the floors in the house, I let that dry. Then I come in and I take my shoes off at the door. I come in either your bare feet or white socks. Come in and make sure you have a clean white rag. Okay. We want to keep this without any dyes, without any colors, just as pure as we can get it. Get you a clean white rag and take that white rag and wipe down the walls with your healing concoction. So you're going to wipe down your walls with that. All of them. Wipe down your walls, wipe down your counters, wipe down your appliances, and then you're going to let it dry. You're going to let everything air dry. Make sure that, oh, I forgot the key. Make sure that when you're doing this, you have all of the windows open and have the doors open. This is when you just move into the house. There's nothing there for anyone to take. So you should not be concerned about having, open windows and open doors in your house. You need that so that all that energy can flow out. Once the walls and the floors have completely dried, then you come in with either your smudge, whatever you're smudging with. Sage is not the only thing that you can smudge with. You can smudge with sage, lavender, basically any plant that is clearing in energy, you can smudge with. And it needs to be dried so that you can smudge with it. Or you can use, I like Palo Santo, especially when I'm doing a lot of spiritual work, because this eases the spiritual energies in your environment. So what I like to do, and I know you see both of them burnt, I go through first with my sage, with my smudge, whatever smudge I'm using. This is white sage. So I go through with my white sage, cleanse each area in your room. And for those of you that want to bring in certain energies, I recommend you looking into feng shui, especially when you're putting stuff in your house, because those energies are real. I saw on YouTube, somebody was start at your front door and work your way to the back. No, you trapping in everything that's already in there. You start at the back of your house and you come to the front, out the door, because you're sweeping whatever energy that is out the door. And that sweeping is another way to sweep energy. So you want to start at the back of your house and you want to work your way up to the front of your house with your sage. When you get done with this, go back and get some sort of balancing energy. I use Palo Santo, and you see it's been burnt to shit, and I still use it because I'm going to use it till it's gone. So start again, wherever you started before, start there and come through and balance the energies moving toward the outside of your house. Now, this is a little keynote. P.S. If you're moving into a house that you are buying that is yours, I do recommend that you plant, and I say plant, but it's just digging up around the house, digging up around the four corners of the house, and you want to start at the left side all the way around. I don't want to use that one because that's not the one you need to put. Get you some tumblers, or for those of you that are really into it, you know what I'm saying? Get you some big stuff. I'm just going to show you a tumbler, but you really want to get black tourmaline or something like that. So this is a tumbler. So you want to get black tourmaline, which is this color, black. And you want to plant it in the ground around your house to act as a force field for those of you that are buying your house. Okay, if you're not buying your house, you can use salt. And I recommend, even if you're buying your house, to do the salt as well. But if you're not buying your house, because I need you to understand, when you plant these crystals, you have to be the one to pull them up. No one can pull them up. You have to be the one to pull up your work. So if you're not buying your house and you're renting a house, I haven't bought a house yet, I'm renting. So every house that I move into, I buy this kosher salt. Coarse kosher salt. And I don't want to put the brand here because they ain't paying me for this, but I go around my whole house and I create a barrier. And while I'm creating this, either you need to chant, pray, create an incantation for you to say to your ancestors to protect your house, to create a force field using this salt around your house from any, negative or foreign-based entities. So you want to create a barrier around your house, either with crystals and salt, with crystals alone, or with salt alone. You can do, like I said, a combination of the both. Before I forget. So after you cleanse your house, after you create the barrier, you want to bless your doors. So I use olive oil. Don't have the name here. So I use olive oil to bless my doors. You can use any oil that you choose. Some people use, black castor oil. I use olive oil because this is tried and true with my family. Blessing on the forehead my whole life with this. So this is what I use as a sealant. And just like with your hair, when you put oil on your hair to seal in moisture, you put oil on your doors to seal in the protection that you have placed around your house. You can put it on your doors and your windows. You can just put it on the doors. If you open your windows, I would recommend you putting it on your windows. Anything that you open on a constant basis, you want to bless. But if you're opening something in your home a lot, you definitely, and especially doorways, you guys don't understand how spiritual doorways are. Even if you're not opening toward outside, for your bedroom door, your bathroom door, your laundry room door, you need to bless those doors because all those doors are spiritual portals. So for those of you that, just regular, don't deal with a lot of energies, you just do your day to day. Smudging is not necessary day to day. For those of you that are smudging every day, the only reason why you should smudge every day is if you deal with a lot of different energies every day. Now, if you deal with a job that you have to deal with a lot of people, yes, smudge yourself. But if you are basically, solo dolo, the only energy you're going to be clearing is your own. So there's really no reason for you to do a constant smudging, a day-to-day smudging, a weekly smudging. Once a month smudging should be fine if you're like solo dolo. For those of you that are in the spiritual career field, you need to cleanse yourself. You need to cleanse yourself on a daily basis because you're dealing with different entities. And even when you're not dealing with different entities are dealing with you. So some of the things that I do to smudge myself or to cleanse myself. Now, I don't do a spiritual bath every single night, but I do take Epsom salt baths at least every 2 nights. And those are in replace of the actual salt. Sometimes once a week, I may do like a cover up the brand. I may do like a pink salt bath or a sea salt bath, but pink salt is usually my go-to. I love pink salt. Just because of the color and it represents a harmonious type of feel. So I do that. I put olive oil in my bath water. Yes, I do. And it's for those of you that are like, why should you do that? Trust me, try it one time. It is amazing for your skin. Fucking amazing. Once a week, I like to take a bath with crystals. I put these in my water, infuse my water with crystals. I got a whole thing over here full of crystals. I'm just picking out random ones that I see. I infuse my bath with crystals. I put olive oil in my bath. I put salt in my bath. And I usually do Reiki. I infuse my water with Reiki to heal me because I deal with a lot of entities. I light candles or either incense when I'm in the tub. And as you guys see, I have those. But these are some of the ways that I cleanse myself on, a regular basis. I also cleanse my cards with the same things that you guys see with crystals. You can cleanse your cards with crystals. You can cleanse them with, smudging tools. And when I take a true spiritual bath, like true, I usually use herbs. In here, now I don't have my other herbs, but in here we got rosehip and frankincense. And what I do with these is I crush them with my mortar and pestle. Actually crush them into this, I wish I could show you. Well, you probably won't be able to see anyway. Oh, it's in my nails. But I crush this into a fine type of powder. And I crush some chamomile and I put it in my water. Now, if I want to sometimes I don't crush it. Like if I want to really cleanse myself, I'll put that shit in there whole and I'll let the whole power of it infuse into my water. And when you take a spiritual bath, not just a salt bath, you take a salt bath, soak in it, meditate in it, get out. When you take a true spiritual bath, you need to be in there for 30 to 45 minutes, soaking in that water. And you need to immerse your whole body, hair and all, into this water. You do not wipe yourself. You do not bathe yourself. You light some candles, light some incense. You get in that water, you soak, you take in that energy. Okay. Meditate while you're in there, chant while you're in there, whatever you're doing. And then you release the energy. It's more about you cleansing yourself of everything that you've taken in. Now, I also infuse my water with my healing concoction. And I know I talked about this on the floor, but you see it says healing spray. I spray my energy, mist myself. I spray my house with this. I put it in my bath water because it's energy. I mean, it's something that is going to cleanse me. And yes, I take a bath in holy water because I be dealing with a lot of entities. So those are some of the ways that I cleanse myself. Now, the reason why I'm saying cleanse yourself, because cleansing yourself is very important. Like I'm telling you, you are a portal. Well, I don't think I told you that, but you're a portal. You are a portal. Every human being in this world is a portal. With that being, and especially women, you are a very open portal. So you need to cleanse yourself and and I'm not saying anything against men, but y'all don't fucking menstruate, nor do y'all have children that have to come through an actual portal and be infused with a soul. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Women especially have to make sure that they are spiritually cleansed as well as physically cleansed. You want to make sure you physically cleansed too. Don't forget that aspect. So that's some of the ways that I cleanse myself. Like I said, every morning, every afternoon, or every morning, every night, I sage myself, white sage, and then I balance out the energies with my Palo Santo. I always have candles around me. It's just the burning of the candles helps to keep the energies balanced and help to keep with you. If you look at those candles and how the flames are, you'll know what kind of entities you have around you based off of how they are burning. Okay. Unless you got some cheap candles, buy some quality candles, guys. Those cheap candles gonna burn low anyway. Now I do have some tea light candles when I'm doing my work, and because those are, I mean, they serve their purpose. So now we're going to talk about cleansing your space. Okay, so when it comes to smudging your home or cleansing your home, if you feel like you really need to cleanse your home, cleanse your home. And I mean, if you feel like you need to do a top to bottom, do that. Whenever you feel the necessity, you want to pay attention to your intuition, to your body, to the way you feel. That is really the key when it comes to keeping your energy clean. If your home feels stuffy, it feels like things are just going wrong, cleanse your fucking home, top to bottom. For those of you that, you just want to make sure that you keep the energy, balanced in your home, you can cleanse your home once a week. You can cleanse your home once a month. It really doesn't matter. It's according to your preference. So don't let anyone tell you have to do it this way. You don't have to do nothing. No way. You do it the way that is fit for you, and you do it the way that you feel is a necessity for your lifestyle. Now, when it comes to like cleansing my home, like I said, I do a lot of cleansing because I do a lot of work. So I am smudging my house every day. I do a cleansing on my house every week. But every day while I am smudging my house, I also have things in my house that help to keep the energy clear so I don't have to do a full spiritual cleansing of my house. For those of you that are wondering, some of the tools that I use, like I said, I use my smudge, I use my sage and my Palo Santo. I always have that around. I also light incense, and as you guys see, this is like one of the many motherfucking packs of incense. I always have incense. Like my mama come to my house and get incense. But I'm always lighting them because they help to keep the energy clear in your home. And they also help to bring in energy into your home. So incense, if you want to bring in like love, money, luck, incense are a great way for you to do that, because each one of these incense are infused with a certain smell or a certain herb. And those herbs usually bring in, like I'm telling you, different types of energy. I also have, these are more incense. I don't know why I bought more of them in. Now you can also burn loose herbs. If you don't want to do incense, you can burn loose herbs as well. I have crystals all over my fucking house. Everywhere. Like I have them in my room, I have them in my front room, I have them in my bathroom, I have them everywhere. These are some of my favorite crystals to keep, even though a lot of studies have said that these are useless. Those are useless studies. When it comes to crystals, this is a pink Himalayan salt. This is a cleansing. Any salt is a cleansing type of crystal, because you have to look at what salt does. Salt is a drawing agent. So salt is usually going to draw out any energy that is not supposed to be in your home. And when you have those pink Himalayan salts, know that they sweat. Yes, they do. Make sure you have a towel or something under there, especially if you live in a humid environment like I do. I live in the South, so my salts will be running water all fucking day. All right. And like I said, I keep a lot of crystals. Buku crystals here. Like I keep all kind of crystals here in my home, around. Like I just got crystals for days. Like I could legit keep pulling, but I'm not gonna keep pulling because I got a lot of crystals over there. I always keep candles lit in my home. I got a candle in there. Like if you come to my home, it's a candle lit, it's an incense lit. I always have something lit. The flame is also good when it comes to burning away energy, because it's fire, and that's what fire does. Fire is a chemical reaction that creates things. So it creates a cleansing agent by burning away things that are negative. I use salt a lot, like I'm telling you, as far as a barrier around my house. And if it rains, I'm real with you. If it rains once, I might be all right with that. But I live in the South. Sometimes it rains for like a week straight. I'm gonna go out there when it get done raining, and I'm gonna put a barrier around my house, because I want to keep my house protected, especially with what I do. Another thing that you can do to keep the energy balanced or to keep the energy clean, and I know a lot of people don't talk about this, I keep a lot of deities around. This is Buddha. I love Buddha. I have certain deities that I worship. I have certain deities that I love. So Buddha is one of the deities. I love Ganesh as well. So I have 1,000 freaking elephants around my house to represent Ganesh. Like I have a Ganesh statue in my room, but I don't actually have a Ganesh statue on my altar. I have a bunch of elephants just sporadically around my house. And people just think I love elephants, which I do. But they represent Ganesh. Like, I even got him on my hand, so he always with me. Also, a lot of people don't know this, and I'm going to speak it. Did I say everything? Oh, before I say this healing spray, create you your own. You don't have to create a healing spray like mine. You can create you your own healing spray. I have a box of, let me get it. Okay, so I have a box of, as you see, all of these are essential oils. Like I have, it's about 15 in there of different types of essential oils. And what I do with those is I create different types of sprays. I have little spray bottles in there. I create different types of sprays for different occasions, and I use those to cleanse either my energy or my home for whatever the event. Like if I'm gonna have a lot of people in, I'm gonna make a super cleansing spray, and I'm gonna spray my home because I want to prep my house for taking in energy. Even though, I'm gonna be real with you, don't come to my house. I don't like people at my house just because I like my own space. I'm antisocial. Also, you can take like actual stuff that you cook with. Garlic is a great repellent. I know, you would think of garlic, you think about vampires, but yeah, about all those, like that's true shit. So string it up with some twine, put it outside your house, and watch those negative vampires not come to your house no more. Watch you, like literally, that's probably why I don't have people come to my house too, because it's only certain people that come to my house. People do not come, and I just take it as the right energy is going to be able to come to my house. So if you're not the right energy, you ain't welcome at my house. You feel it before you come to the door. Put that garlic out there. Like, I know people going to look at you weird because you got garlic outside. Who gives a fuck? I'm protecting myself. It protects you from energy vampires, protects you from demons, from lower vibration deities, lower vibration energies, and there are lower vibration deities. Just deity is someone that is worshipped. So don't think that just high vibration deities are worshipped. To clear energy in your home, here are some unconventional ways people don't actually talk about. You can use your body to clear energy. You can talk loud. Tell a motherfucker to get out your house. Like I tell people all the time, your voice is your power. You are magic. You're a magician within yourself. That is the masculine energy that we all have, which is the magician. So speak to these entities. If you got some entities in your house that don't belong in your house, tell them to get out. Legit say, get out. Get out of my house. Get the fuck out. I say it all the time. I say it all the fucking time. If I feel something negative in my house, I'll be like, come on now. Y'all know what to do. Go on, get up out of here. Scoot. And they go, because listen, your voice is power. Y'all hear that? Clapping. Make loud fucking noises. A lot of times y'all hear me, and I got cars right here because I was working. A lot of times y'all hear me doing this to my cars, or, hitting them or banging them on something, because you're knocking energy out. You're breaking up that energy. Noise is a very big, factor when it comes to cleansing, clearing, breaking up energy. I also have stuff that I actually, make noise with. I have singing bowls. I clear the energy in my home with these. Like I legit go around and I cleanse my house with different tools. It's not just, I'm not just one of those people that just sage my house and feel like it's good, because it's not. Again, make sure you start at the back of your house. Okay. Start at the back of your house and work them out of your house. Ooh, before I forget, because I got all up inside of myself. Sweeping. You ever heard somebody say, sweep them about your house? Sweep. Start from the back of your house. Sweep your house all the way to the front. Sweep everything out the house. When you get to the porch, sweep it out into the yard. You feel me? This is like sweeping people, energies, entities, everything up out of your house. Sweeping is a ancient way of removing energy, and it is still a valid way of removing energy. You can use the broom you got. I do recommend people to use a corn broom or one of those corn husk brooms, the straw brooms. I don't know what it's called. Straw brooms. You can even get, I know it's still some doctors, some, healers that actually make those old school brooms that our ancestors used to use to sweep people about their house. If you can't find that, use your own fucking broom. Like they sell straw brooms at the dollar store. They sell straw brooms at Lowe's, and that broom can be specifically for you sweeping energy out your house. But it don't have to be a straw broom. It can be any fucking broom. Take that broom, sweep the energy out of your house, clear your house. All right, y'all. So this has been Neecola with Intimate Wisdom. Hopefully you guys found this video informative. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section. Other than that, that's all I got. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Peace.